Hi!
Hello. The engine's running now.
Yeah, it'll shut off.
Will it?
Probably.
When?
In a minute.
This is Ford's newest product, isn't it? Newest product we got.
Are we whispering?
We don't have to talk loud because it's such a quiet car. We shouldn't whisper, though, because they can't hear us if we whisper.
Okay.
It's the 2013
Ford C-Max. Prius killer, I call it.
Do you?
Yep.
All right. Why
Prius
do you call
killer.
it that?
Well, as you can tell by the exterior design and the overall look of the car, it is geared very much towards that style vehicle. Granted, Toyota's done a very good job of embracing the hybrid idea. They've took that and ran with it from the beginning.
Okay.
We don't have a plate.
Okay.
And they've done a very good job with it. And so now we are trying, well, I think that it's not trying to get in on the market, but we're taking something that works great and making it better.
I think that was a much more appropriate way to say it.
Yes. And I will hold true that Ford never sacrifices the driving experience in their hybrids. They've never done that. This
and they don't make
still,
it boring.
Yep.
Okay.
You still have a great car that has all the bells and whistles in it. You have torque steer, torque vectoring, the Atkinson platform, obviously. 2013, they went to a lithium-ion battery pack, which is 50 some odd pounds lighter, and it's got a longer life as well.
I was impressed by how much cargo space there still is over the batteries.
Mm-hmm. And you have a little flip-open era inserted here.
There we go again.
And a little storage compartment.
This is a very calm car, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything about this car makes me sort of relaxed.
Yeah. Ease.
The giant sunroof.
Yeah.
It doesn't open, right? It's just,
yeah,
it's got a cover.
It's a fixed moonroof. Yeah.
But, holy smokes, is it big.
Yeah. And it's one piece, too. You don't have a bar in the center.
No. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of LED stuff. You know what I'm noticing is they're making sunglass holders bigger. I know that sounds like a dumb thing, but my first car sunglass holder was designed for little metal sunglasses that were that thick when they were closed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now sunglasses are easily
bigger.
2-3 times taller than that.
Like mine, I don't have the little tiny...
Right, you don't use metal sunglasses, you use plastic sunglasses, and so they hold their curve. That's something, I'm glad Ford is doing that. Not that it's terribly impactful, but I'm glad they're doing it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
What's kind of cool?
When I hit the brakes, it lets me know I'm using regenerative brakes.
Oh, yeah? Oh, look at that. It's got a little spinny on your battery thing, huh? That is kind of neat.
That's kind of cool.
So how does it tell you when you're using the engine, when you're not?
Yeah, it goes to EV.
Oh, I see the EV there.
Yep.
Okay.
And then your fuel economy just goes all the way up.
What's the base engine on it? Or what's the, gas engine?
I think it's a 2.5 Atkinson motor.
4-cylinder?
Yeah, 4-cylinder, front-wheel drive. But it's still using the same hybrid platform that Ford's had for a few years, but they went to the lithium-ion battery pack.
Which means?
I went through this, 50 pounds lighter, so your fuel
Longer battery life
goes up and a longer battery life.
Cool. You were going through it when I interrupted you to talk about cargo space.
Yep.
So you didn't actually go all the way through it.
That's why I put insert here.
Yeah. I gotta go take a picture of the battery space.
You're gonna have to take a picture of a lot more stuff.
I don't want
This
to.
has a push-button start.
Which is neat.
Yep, push-button start.
Does it have proximity locks as well?
Yes.
That, to me, is the coolest thing they've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when that first started coming out about 3-4 years ago, and I was really disappointed because my car didn't have it. But nowadays, most cars that do push-button start, you just walk up and
you don't ever have to touch this key. You just have to have it on you.
put your hand in the door to open it, and it opens right up.
It's nice for you because you can put them in you have your shorts with lots of
Cargo shorts? I love my cargo shorts.
Yep, you can put them all the way in the base of them.
I do.
And then you don't ever have to touch them again.
My cargo shorts have pockets I could fit your head in.
Probably.
I can't tell you how many sporting events I have smuggled drinks into.
Shh, can't say that.
Well, it's water because I don't drink alcohol. So I've smuggled water into a number of sporting events.
It's not about what you were smuggling. It's the idea of smuggling.
I can put pint and a half water, your standard water bottle. I can put 3 of those into my cargo pants
for
pocket.
you saying that you don't bring alcohol in, you sure are using a lot of terms related to such.
You mean...
Look at this. It's so quiet.
It's so quiet, we're going to miss the light.
I think I heard the light change. It was so quiet.
And ding!
Ding!
Like in San Francisco when they...
Yes.
So when you said I'm using a lot of alcohol terms, is that because I'm speaking in liquid volumes? Is that the problem?
Yep.
Okay. I won't speak in liquid volumes anymore, lest you think I am
so
talking
did you
about
know?
alcohol. Did I know that you didn't turn your phone off for this drive? I do now.
With regenerative braking, are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Have we gone over that?
I don't know that we have gone over it, but I follow enough auto racing, for example, to know that the physics behind it.
They use regenerative brakes in auto racing?
Well, they use regenerative boost is what they use in the curve system.
So it's the exact opposite.
It's kind of the exact opposite. The same concept.
I'm talking about.
They pull the heat. They pull
so
the
what you're
friction from the
saying
brakes,
is
put it into a battery.
So what you're saying is that you just know that term, the regenerative. So you are a dictionary.
I don't know the term regenerative. Regenerative, I don't believe is a term.
Regenerative.
Yes, regenerative is the term.
Whatever. So what it uses is a lot of energy can be lost in braking. So the hybrid, the way it charges itself back up, it can use the gas engine.
Where does that energy come from, Mr. Wizard?
Shh. It can use the gas engine. I'm trying to sound smart for once, and this is what you're doing.
Energy comes from, do you?
What do you mean?
What is energy?
Oh, shut up. I'm not getting into this with you. So a lot of energy can be lost in
friction and heat.
braking.
It's friction and heat.
So
I'm just saying, it's friction and heat.
I'm done with you.
So then it takes it and puts it back in the battery.
And what it actually does is when you tap your brakes, like when I drive, I coast all the way up to a red light and then brake kind of hard at the last second, right? Or not last second, but last few seconds.
Right, which is why you're getting so many rear end accidents.
But it's only a front end for my car. It's a rear end for theirs.
Yes.
So is it counted a front end for me? Like if I get out and I say, man, I just had a front end accident. He goes, that's weird. I just had a rear end accident.
I'm guessing
with your front end.
I'm guessing he doesn't think it's weird per se. But yes.
Okay. So
it's funny, like haha.
What it does is it grabs that electric motor and it basically just spins it in reverse, and that's how it stops and slows itself down. It forces itself to, and that way it charges itself back up. So if you lightly press the brakes, you actually don't use your brake pads at all. You get amazing life out of your brake pads and your rotors because it doesn't. I mean, unless you,
as long as you're coasting to a stop.
Yeah, as long as you tap it. Now, if you brake hard or somebody cuts out in front of you or something, then it'll use those brake pads to stop you safely.
Right, that makes sense. But they'll be better. They'll stop you more safely because they'll be fresher and newer and cleaner.
Correct.
Because you're using your engine to stop. It's like engine braking.
Energy. Yep.
So is that in zones where it says no engine braking, is that illegal to slow down?
No, because you're not using the engine to brake. You're using
the motor.
Yeah.
That's true. If it doesn't say no motor braking, then you're good. So does this thing have pickup? We're going to be able to get on the highway and get up to speed?
Yeah, it's a CVT tranny.
I hate CVT trannies.
Why?
You know when you're watching a scary movie, and you know it's a scary part because they're playing that stupid music that starts getting louder and louder, and it's like but like nothing ever jumps out.
Like Jaws?
It's like that with a CVT. Like nothing ever jumps out. I want something to jump out at me and be like, oh my god! That scared the crap out of me. Shift!
It's continuously.
Why won't it shift?
It's continuously variable.
Oh, you're right. It's like Jaws, like da-da, da-da. And it never stops.
Why don't you make your own engine and transmission for the hybrid platform and see how well that turns out?
I think I'll just write an angry letter to Ford.
Why would you do that?
Because it seems more effective.
It's not more effective.
Aren't angry letters always effective?
No.
I get angry letters all the time. I had somebody many years ago, Jaguar corporate required that we say Jaguar in our ads because that was the English way of saying Jaguar.
Yeah.
And I got an angry phone call from a gentleman who said, "This is America. We don't say Jaguar in America." And I didn't leave any contact information or anything like that, so I deleted it.
Yeah, so is that helpful?
We say Jaguar in our ads now, so just throwing it out there.
I would say Jaguar.
Why would you say Jaguar?
Because that's the way to pronounce it, because it's based out of England. Just because you're in the U.S. doesn't mean that you get to pronounce words differently that are originated from somewhere else.
Really?
Yep.
You say Lamborghini?
Yeah.
No, you know.
Yes, I do.
Not unless you're messing around and making fun of Italians. Because you kind of jerk that way.
No. I'd say, you want an automobile, Lamborghini.
Like I said, being mean to people.
And you say, yes. And you say, we got a lot of Lamborghinis here.
I like your opinion of how Italians talk is Mario from Super Mario Brothers games.
Oops.
Look at me, it's a Mario!
Oh, automobile, Lamborghini. I just love that phrase.
So should we talk about your night last night?
No.
No?
No.
Not even a little bit?
Why?
Well, because there's some debate as to whether or not you were awake yet.
I'm awake? I'm awake.
Whether this is a dream.
I wish it was. It wouldn't hurt so much. Stop it.
You feel that?
Yes.
It must not be a dream.
Put the stuff on me and it feels better. Like a muscle relaxer thing you rub on your...
Like the Vulcan neck pinch?
Yeah, but that hurt.
That didn't hurt.
Yes, it did.
Why did it hurt?
I don't know. Hill descent.
What part of it hurt?
You think it uses regenerative brakes by itself on hill descent?
How else
You
would it
can't
use
really downshift in a CVT.
See? Again, there's a problem with the CVT. You can't downshift. How are you supposed to slow yourself down with a continuously variable transmission?
Whoa!
That guy almost got hit.
We're going fast.
Oh, now we're going to die. Okay, we're alright. So this is, how does this compare price-wise to its competitors?
It's priced right in between the Prius and the Prius V, so it's hitting dead center.
But size-wise, it's more like the V, isn't it? And the V a bigger car?
Correct. And it also is right in between on the fuel economy between a Prius and a Prius V, 4747.
4747. Alright.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, 4747. I just heard that the Fusion Hybrid's going to get 47 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sort of a coup because that's Camry-sized, not Prius-sized.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to blow the Camry out of the water by 4 miles per gallon.
Yep. And
pretty exciting.
Price point, and it's made in America. America.
Made in America. We're proud of that.
And also Mexico.
Wonder if we're going to get a lot of dirty comments from Prius lovers.
That's fine. I would love them to come and drive this. I would love, if you own one, if you're thinking about owning one, a Toyota, there be it. If you want to have an educated buying experience, come drive a C-Max. Just to compare it. Even if you're dead set, even if you had one, even if you had a Toyota for years and years, drive this.
Won't that be hard to do as we don't expect to keep them in stock because they're going to be such a popular seller?
Yeah, but we have to have cars in stock and drive them.
I know. It's going to be hard to drive them because we're going to pre-sell them all because it's going to be such a popular seller.
That's fine. But I will find a way to get one and have them drive one. If they come in and say, hey, I want to drive a C-Max just because, I would love to.
You're a good man.
Would love to.
We're waving at employees.
Yep.
I'm waving at employees. Mark's kind of rude.
I'm driving.
He doesn't like people.
My Prius killer.
You're a Prius killer?
Prius killer. I wish we got to drive the MKC.
That was pretty neat. We got to see a real-life, actual functioning MKZ yesterday, 2013.
It was gorgeous.
I'm very excited.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Why is there Diet Pepsi in our lot?
Where?
Back there, in the customer parking.
It's only
Just a Diet Pepsi.
Only from last night.
This segment of the podcast brought to you by Diet Pepsi. Buy one and leave it in our parking lot.
Oh, my dignity was left in the parking lot.
And on that note, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. You don't want to see us back up?
I gotta take a picture of it because you made me take a picture of the stupid cargo space.
Oh, I forgot to have more inserted.
I know.
Can we redo a drive?
Sure.
Okay. All right, it's got the sync buttons right here. It's got the voice-activated cruise control. It's got the 5-button controllers right here, inserted right here. The whole horn honks, and the whole thing moves. The steering wheel hole moves at one piece. You also have the My Forward Touch, is very based off of the forward focus and escape right there. You got the curve assist as well, showing a picture with a little bit turn, then more, 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 then more. Oh, I might hit the Jaguar. No, I won't, because I know where I'm going. It also has in here 2 USB ports right here, right here, right here, right here. When you remove this is your nav card. You put this back in, it's your maps and your updates. It's right here. Picture right there. You got the heated seats that you didn't turn on the whole time. I'm very impressed with you. 5 temp right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then go back to 0, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And then it also does the exact same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did you just do? No, I won't do it. I'm in reverse. Yeah, no, I won't do it. Jeez, that's aggressive.
The trunk goes up angrily.
I'm going up! Boom.
The clothes there? It kind of does.
Listen to this thing. Listen to this thing. Dude, really? Look, the car moved.
You can feel it in your feet.
Watch.
No, I still need to take a picture of that, though, so if you would stop for just a second, let me take a picture of it.
I've stopped for many seconds.
But you were telling me all about the
While
car.
you're out, I'm going to go through so much stuff.
Really
I'm going through a ton. Alright, so it's got the ambient lights. You got the sunglass holder, which you should have taken a picture of. You even talked about this. Oh! The seats fold flat. Hang on. You gotta get this. The seats fold flat. Look at that. Oh. They fold flat, PG. And then watch.
Can you fit in there?
No. And then you open it up.
Hidey hole.
A little hidey hole. You can put like fish in there that you don't have a permit for. You sneak those out of the park.
You wouldn't say that on camera, would you?
I did it.
Should have.
Oh,
It's freaking funny.
it's still on camera. We're still recording it.
Maybe we won't hear you. Doesn't beep me.
You can put fish back here. Right here.
You don't have a permit for it.
That you don't have a permit for. You sneak it out of the park. Oh, God. You done?
Hold on.
I just created a lot of work for you at the very end.
No, we said bye. I ended the video.
You ended the video?
I said bye.